11 huge Hollyoaks spoilers for next week. Hey Hollyoaks fans, get ready because next week is about to change everything in the village. We're jumping a whole year ahead and trust me, you won't believe what's coming. Tragedy has reshaped lives, friendships are tested, and secrets are just waiting to explode. Tony makes an emotional visit to a grave. Mercedes faces new struggles as a single mum, and things are heating up between Vicki and Sienna in a way you never saw coming. Stay tuned as we break down 11 jaw-dropping spoilers that will leave you on the edge of your seat. You won't want to miss this. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you're the first to catch every twist, every turn, and every shocking revelation from Hollyoaks. Tony is center stage next week. Viewers will find themselves in a completely transformed Hollyoaks village, where time has raced ahead by an entire year. As the story skips forward, we'll see the seasons change around the iconic dog in the pond, each one passing in the blink of an eye. Tony, one of the show's most familiar faces, is taking it all in, standing inside the pub he's called home for so long. He gazes at old photographs on the wall, a mix of nostalgia and worry crossing his face, while his family prepares for the day ahead. But there's a big question hanging over him. Did all his loved ones survive the motorbike crash that rocked their world a year ago? As Tony steps out and walks through the village, he's met with familiar faces and some that might surprise you. Every step he takes, every glance he makes at the passing neighbours, reveals a piece of the puzzle about what's gone down over the past year. There are whispers of secrets, signs of relationships that have changed, and hints of new troubles brewing just below the surface. The village may look the same, but it's clear everything has shifted in a way that no one saw coming. Stay tuned, because these next few episodes are going to reveal it all. 2. Villagers mourn deaths over at Casa McQueen. It's all hustle and bustle as the McQueens prepare for a big party later that evening. There's music playing, chatter, and the usual chaos you'd expect, but underneath the surface, not everyone's in the mood to celebrate. For some, this day carries a weight that's hard to ignore. There's a lingering sense that things aren't quite right, and it's clear that for some this will be a day filled with heartache instead of joy. Meanwhile, Tony is seen buying a bouquet from Sienna, a simple but somber gesture as he heads to a grave to pay his respects. And he's not the only one. Across the village, we see the Osborns and the Lomaxes standing quietly by gravesides, their faces filled with grief and unanswered questions. The air is thick with emotion as the big mystery hangs over the village. Who have they lost, and what does this mean for everyone left behind? It's a moment that promises to reveal deep wounds and hidden stories. 3. Wedding bells are ringing. It's the anniversary of the accident, and for some in the village it's a tough day to get through. The memories are still fresh and the pain lingers just below the surface. You can sense the sadness and the struggle in their eyes, a reminder of the day that changed everything. But while some are caught in their grief, trying to find a way to cope, others are determined to keep moving forward, embracing the present and looking toward the future. And amid the heartache, there's a spark of joy lighting up the village. Love is in the air for one couple who couldn't be happier. They're celebrating their engagement, surrounded by friends and smiles. It's a beautiful reminder that even in a place touched by tragedy, life continues to move on, bringing moments of happiness and new beginnings. The contrast between sorrow and celebration shows just how unpredictable life in Hollyoaks can be, where every day brings a new twist or turn. 4. Mercedes struggles. Mercedes is really feeling the strain of the tragic anniversary, and it's clear she's had a tough year. Juggling the responsibilities of being a single mum while managing the challenges of the past 12 months is taking its toll. The weight of the day seems heavier than ever, with the constant reminder of what's been lost. She's been through a lot, and you can see the exhaustion in her every move. Despite the overwhelming pressure, Mercedes is pushing through with determination. She's got twins who need her and a business that requires her full attention. It's a balancing act, but she's resolute in her commitment to keep things moving forward. Her strength and perseverance shine through as she faces each day head-on, striving to provide a stable life for her children and keep her business afloat, no matter how tough things get. 5. Tony visits the hospital. Tony walks into the hospital, clearly burdened by worry. The atmosphere is heavy with uncertainty, and the doctor's lack of updates only adds to his stress. Every minute feels like an eternity as he waits, his anxiety visible in the tightness of his posture and the furrowed lines on his face. The hours stretch on, and it seems like there's no end in sight to the waiting game. But then, a sudden wave of relief washes over him. The moment he sees a familiar face brought into the room, the tension begins to ease. It's like a beacon of hope in the midst of all the darkness, offering a glimmer of reassurance that things might finally be looking up. The sight of someone he knows and trusts brings a sense of calm and a much-needed break from the constant worry that's been weighing him down. 6. New life beckons. Tony stands up at the party at Casa McQueen, determined to make the best of things. With a heartfelt smile, he raises his glass and delivers a toast, reflecting on the challenges of the past year. His speech is a mix of gratitude and resilience, acknowledging the struggles but celebrating how they've managed to overcome them together. The mood shifts as guests cheer, their spirits lifted by Tony's hopeful words. As the celebration continues, things take a dramatic turn. A couple at the party decides it's time to move forward in their relationship, marking a significant milestone. Meanwhile, another resident's water breaks, sending the Lomaxes rushing to the hospital. The excitement heightens as everyone wonders who will soon become a mother. Later, the focus shifts to a new mother, who's eager to dive back into her career, putting her dad in a tough spot as he faces a big decision about how to best support her in balancing work and family. 7. Vicki and Sienna are at war. Vicki's love life has been anything but ordinary this year. She's found herself at odds with Sienna, who isn't too thrilled about Vicki's new status as a kept woman. Sienna's disapproval is clear, and she doesn't hold back, making it known that she's not pleased with Vicki's recent choices. This clash between them has created a noticeable rift, with tension building as Sienna issues a stern warning. Sienna's ominous words leave Vicki with a growing sense of unease. It's clear that Sienna is not someone to be trifled with, and her threat suggests that things might only get more complicated from here. The question now is whether Vicki has unwittingly made a formidable enemy, and if so, what this means for her future. The stakes are high, and the atmosphere is charged with the potential for further conflict. 8. A secret relationship is exposed. The Lomaxes come together at the hospital, their excitement palpable as they celebrate the arrival of a new baby. The joy of new life fills the air, and for a moment, everything feels perfect. However, the mood shifts dramatically when a secret relationship within the family is unexpectedly exposed. The revelation sends shockwaves through the group, leading to a heated division of opinions and emotions. Despite the family's disapproval and the brewing tension, the new couple remains undeterred. Their relationship continues to grow, defying the negative reactions around them. But as they start taking more serious steps together, underlying issues begin to surface. The initial excitement gives way to cracks in their relationship, revealing challenges that were perhaps overlooked or underestimated before. The couple's future now hangs in the balance, marked by both their determination and the growing strains they face. 9. A patient makes a discovery. One patient just about survived the devastation of the previous year and has had a long recovery. They are finally making progress, but they soon discover that life will never be the same. Meanwhile, another resident finds it difficult to move on from the events of recent months, and they turn violent and lash out. 10. Frankie wants justice. The Osborns are attempting to rebuild their lives after the catastrophic accident last year. They have hope of finally getting justice following JJ's abuse of Frankie, but things have now changed, and they struggle to know what to do for the best. 11. Someone's past is revealed. A patient, who is recovering in hospital, finds out who has been sat by his bedside over the last year. He is surprised about this, and he struggles to believe that they have turned their life around. Viewers will learn more about this resident's past, and it will be revealed that they have shocking ties to the village. Wow, what a rollercoaster of twists and turns coming up in Hollyoaks next week. With a year's worth of drama packed into these episodes, you can expect everything from emotional breakthroughs to shocking revelations. Tony's reflections, Mercedes' struggles, and the dramatic clashes between Vicki and Sienna are just the tip of the iceberg. And don't forget the explosive secrets and the way new relationships will face their toughest tests yet. If you're as excited as we are about these upcoming episodes, make sure you're subscribed and have your notifications turned on. You won't want to miss a single moment of the drama, romance, and surprises that Hollyoaks has in store. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time for more juicy spoilers.